Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Penn State's offense will be the first up today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31. First down and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can pick up those yards and get those first downs.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. On the run, it's White. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Past the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, the report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and
touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Aggies offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Fights off a defender. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Heading for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and had set up a touchdown drop, and they bounced back from that right away. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
With the catch, it's Martin. He goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down. The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Gonna run it. It's White. Gets the first and still running. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're going to run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical downing distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. To the air, it's Sorsby. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looking for some space. It's White.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky it's incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll line up here for 3rd and 7.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. They get him down, but that's a good run. Enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. Handoff to the back. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's White. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. Will not be brought down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this time it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. They get him down, but not before he moves the football for 32.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. It's a draw play. Refusing to be stopped on this play. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. First down and more. He's still running. Here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. To throw, it's Sorsby. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Using his legs, it's White. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Trying to get to the end zone, they'll run it left. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Penn State. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff to the single back. Only a small gain. We're now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sacked.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense. Chris, if I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. Will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. The Nittany Lions look at a cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Reynolds. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Aggies will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Penn State offense comes back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab near the sticks. It's Fleming. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Penalty gives the offensive coordinator a little bit more room to work with now. Gift to the offense. 1st and 5 now after the encroachment. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looking to throw here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a 1st half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Sorsby. Quick throw over the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
They stop him right at the 24. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call. And the Aggies, their punt team on the field now. But a good effort to make something of that return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Encroachment defense.
So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. First down here for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Martin. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down.
Encroachment defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll use the ground game here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him momentum upfield.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Scanning the field. It's Hart. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Well, the huge hit there, you have to expect to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Finding some room at the 25. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quick throw, the catch is made. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. And you could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Wanted up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Catch made on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be fair caught at the 30. downfield. It's Hart. Makes the ground. It's Brown.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They keep him guessing with a run. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Riley. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Oh, what a move. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Over the middle, it's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back to pass, it's Hart. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
They'll try the ground game here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The kick mishandled. The ball is loose.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Using his legs, it's Martin. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking to pass. It's Hart. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
This guy now has 3 sacks in the game, headlining a tremendous effort in the day for this defense. This one is all but over.
There's a handoff. Past the 30. And they'll get him down that time.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Returner is brought down. Let's start with the next drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Grinding away with their running game. As the first down is still going. He's in the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. Well, they finally corralled him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. He escapes the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is right down the middle. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Looking to throw. It's Hart. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the 2nd half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground. And this...
He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. And after adding to an already big lead, they'll kick it away here and just try to close the game out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. The turn begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Nittany Lions offense comes out of the field for the first time today. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Offense looking to convert on third and short on a 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Trying to find some room. It's White. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the defender jumps into the neutral zone. Offense gets a free 5 yards. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. Hand off to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. They're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And it's out of bounds after a decent game. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
They will try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So the Gators offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The back's got it. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position there. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. The player was down injured after that last play. They take a timeout while they check him out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, it's a big third down defensive play. Nittany Lions will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Completion makes it second down. Looking for some space. It's Baugh. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Baugh. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Gators will have to punt this one away. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Stop right there at the line with no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned it big time. Great job by the...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Powering through the defender. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Excellent field position here for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Takes the handoff. It's ball. Eludes a tackle. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Breaks free. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success.
Picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback. In the first half, this is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
That's caught. It's Jackson.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a toss play to the right. He shreds the tackle. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Handoff in a single back formation. Tremendous toughness here. Juked one tackle and picks up 1st down yardage. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Now comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that area. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quick completion to the tight end. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle and played a solid game there. The completion sets up a 2nd down play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense has got it. Football comes out. Him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. On the ground, it's White. Running with purpose.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. And has settled for 3 last time out. To the air. It's Lagway. A deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Encroachment, defense.
So early contact with the defense. That'll push the ball up 5 yards. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. To bring him down short of the marker. And now it's going to be fourth down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, gave him a chance.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. On the run, it's Ball. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The game makes him second and medium. Ball handed off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Gets into space at the 50. They're held out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powers through. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening them. The Gators line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, his defense,
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
the defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pass rush closing in. Slides to avoid the big hit. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Good throw to the left. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. That play enough. First down. Offense set up.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. Pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. The shotgun handoff here. Getting set. Here's second down. BB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Tailback takes the handoff again. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Play action fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Wilson. Rolled down after a solid pickup, but it wasn't enough to convert for the first down. Third down, out of the shotgun. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. And the Gators with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They finally bring it. The offense set up now. First down from the 15. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's White. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
This is becoming a productive drive, a 1st down at the 47. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So a playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Stop him at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Looking to throw. It's Lagway. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is exactly what I want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it in the open. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback to stop him for a loss. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Throwing off play action. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. Gonna run it. It's White. Continues to fight for yards. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. And tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Now it's second down here. Single back, takes the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. First and goal, and the offense punch it in. Claim the lead here in the fourth quarter. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? In the clear at the 25. It's a solid gain, moves the ball up to the 28. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Using his legs, it's Ball.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. To throw, it's Lagway. A deep shot to the left side. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And they're punted away for the fourth time today. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Has the first down and more. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Leaning on the run game here. Quick shoot. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The shotgun running play call. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And the running back takes the handoff. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. Hardball playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Handoff here from the shotgun. Great move there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Back to pass. It's leg way. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And now the defense able to bring him down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. And the defense will spend its time out here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down 1 and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Gives it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll feed the back again. Passes the 40. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Using his legs, it's White. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. On first down, it's play action. It's a shovel pass, caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 13. The Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Fights through the tackle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice game.
So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the second overtime. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. The back's got it. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Wants to throw it. looking to scramble. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. So it all comes down to this fourth down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Looks to the left. Pass. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. So their excellent season comes to an end. They stumble one step short of getting into that national championship game. Always stings to lose a semifinal game.
Man, what a magical year. These guys had done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.